Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my full afro curly hair routine. So many black guys, when it comes to their hair, they like, don't know how to maintain it, don't know how to style it. Especially if you have like 4A or 4C hair, pretty rough. It's like a fucking nightmare. Like you don't know what to do with it. Like you don't know how to make it curly. Like, bro, like, I'm basically here to show you like how you can actually transform your hair and how you can almost like train your hair to basically be more curly than it even is. So you guys can see like what my hair looks like right now. It's pretty healthy overall, but I used to have such shit hair. Like just generally, you can see pictures of me here. It was so matte, so tangled, like I didn't know what to do with it, but I basically got on top of it now. So there's a ton of things we're gonna speak about in this video, but the main thing is I'm literally gonna be showing you guys live, like what I do with my hair, right? So you guys can see just how thick my hair is. Like I literally have an afro comb like stuck in it. But here's what I do, okay? The first thing that I do when it comes to hair and when it comes to basically getting curls is basically moisturizing and detangling. Those are the two main things. I'm going to show you guys all my products that I use, but basically moisturize and detangle, that's going to be like your two best friends. So moisturize and detangle, literally just like spray bottle, that's like basically what you're going to want to use to moisturize. Water, when you guys moisturize your hair, aka just put water in it for black men, bro, there's so many things you can, like I was doing wrong and like you might be doing wrong as well. So what I use to basically moisturize is water. It's so simple. I literally just use water to moisturize. Make sure the water that you guys use is super clean and it's also cold, right? You're not using warm water. The reason why is warm water will actually strip the natural oils of your hair. You guys can see my hair is quite like shiny and like very dark. A lot of that is just because it's got healthy natural oils. And if you start like using really hot warm water, it's gonna strip that. It's gonna look ashy, gray. Like you guys know the look I'm talking about. Like I know for a fact you guys know. Black men, like that's something we struggle with, is that like ashy look, especially like I said, thicker hair, like that really thick like African hair texture for black men, you know, like the 4A and like the 4C texture. So what I basically do is I literally just like straight up, just literally just moisturize like this. And then when that's done, what I'll basically do is I'll take this afro comb, this afro pick here. You guys can like basically get all this stuff off Amazon. It's really quite cheap. But yeah, just a regular like afro pick, and you straight up just start like making it detangle, right? You just start detangling all of your hair, like, all right? So once it's detangled, this is the main thing, you guys, detangle. All right, once my hair is detangled like this, you can see I've got a big ass afro. This is what you're gonna wanna do. Make sure you detangle completely. And then what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna moisturize again. So like I keep saying, moisturize is key. Moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. So you're gonna wanna take this spray bottle again, and then you literally just moisturize. All right, so your hair should be super, super wet, like literally just like this, almost dripping. Like I said, just add a ton of water, a fuck ton. Like you're gonna wanna add so much water to the point where it's almost dripping. Like water moisturizing hair is so important, because like black hair, African hair is so like thirsty. Basically, it's like craving moisture all the time. You can add like a ton of water, and then I literally like an hour later, it's dry. This is a lethal combo right here, okay? So I use this thing called leave-in conditioner. And basically just like rub it in between your hands, and then literally just put it in your hair like this, right? And make sure you kind of like rub this in nicely. Don't overdo it, like, and then guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna add even more water. Like I said, moisturize, moisturize, add water all the fucking time, right? So now we basically sealed this stuff in. We're gonna wanna add even more water. Just basically like rub in the extra moisture, like that extra water in your hair. By the way, the more hair you guys have, the more like what you need to put in. Like that's pretty self-explanatory, but basically what I'm trying to get is like water is gonna be the best bet, right? So I've been getting like a ton of comments, people like, oh bro, how do you get your curls to pop like that? Bro, it's just water and like the products I'm gonna show you, right? It's so simple. Is we're gonna wanna add this thing here. This is what makes it curly. This is what makes the curls pop. This Cantu coconut curling cream. So what this does is this is like the base of the curl. So this is what really makes the curls like look really shiny and curly. So basically this curling cream is basically gonna just define the curls so much. So you're gonna wanna just add that in like this. And by the way, when you curl your hair, you literally just wanna go one direction, one motion. You're gonna wanna just literally take your hand like this and just circle around like that. All right, and then once we basically rub that in, we're gonna wanna use this. So this right here is just basically makes it shiny and it makes it blacker, right? This right here is like the last product that you're gonna want to use. I only literally used 3 products. It was the conditioner. It was this one. That's the first one you're gonna want to put in. And then it's like the base, right? The curl base. This one here that makes it like super curly. And this is just the top of it, basically to make it look more shiny and defined. So you just add like a tiny bit of that. You can add even more moisture if you want to. Like I said, like with the bottle, just like so. Rub that in, and then basically like a tiny bit of that last product, like the one in the tube. Same thing. Literally just rub it in like this, and there you go. And now, like, it might look kind of stupid on camera, right? Because it looks white. It looks white as fuck because I've got like a white light. But I'm gonna basically put like a picture up on the screen. You guys can see how it looks. It usually is like this for about an hour. And then what happened is all of the white, like all the product, basically just like seeps into the hair, right? It basically just like seeps into the hair and it looks black, like dark. So I'll put like a picture on the screen. You guys can see like how I look after an hour literally doing this routine. I know it looks kind of weird, like I said, it looks white as fuck because you have all the product that's still on the outside. It takes a while. This stuff needs to basically like absorb into the hair. It doesn't go in instantly. So you don't get like instant results with this routine. It takes like an hour, but once like after an hour, it's basically chill, and you will really start to see the curls pop. So literally on camera here, you guys can probably already see like what it looks like. And once this stuff basically sets and settles in, like all of the stuff, it basically just like sucks into the actual hair. It's gonna be even more curly, and you're gonna see the pops, the curls pop, and you're gonna see look even darker, like it usually does on the video. So that is basically my curly hair routine. I've been getting a ton of people reach out, like, bro, like, what do you do for your hair? It's nothing special. That's literally it. All right. Step 1, boom, afro pick. You're gonna want to detangle. Detangle is the most important thing. Moisturizer is like the second most important thing. Obviously, just keep adding water. And then, like I said, number 1, the first product is you're gonna want to use leave-in conditioner like that, and then you're gonna want to use the coconut cream, this one here, for the base to make it like super curly, and this just to top off. And you guys can already see that, bro. It's been like not even 5 minutes. You can see how like it's looking less white. It's looking more shiny and black. It's because it like basically sucks in all of like the product, and then it like makes it even more curly, and then it basically adds the shine. It makes it look nice and dark and healthy. So that's basically what I do for my curly hair routine. I do this stuff every single day, every morning. When it comes to like maintaining curly hair, right? So I basically done my curly hair routine. When it comes to maintaining curly black hair for black men, you're gonna want to make sure you do a few things. Like I said, every single day, make sure you detangle. And there's a few things that I can basically tell you guys to stop doing, because I think it's easier to say the shit to stop doing because you're probably already doing it than it is to like keep adding new stuff, right? So the stuff you're doing right now is damaging your hair, like probably making it 10 times worse, which is what I was doing before. Is number 1, hot showers, especially if you're adding like hot water to your hair. That's fucking it up, okay? If you keep adding hot water to your hair, what's basically going to happen is it's going to strip the natural oils. I already said that. It's going to strip the natural oils off of your hair, and you're not going to get that like that nice shiny curly look, like this look. You're not going to get that. It's going to look like just brittle. It's going to look like gray, matte, like just tatted. It's not going to look good, okay? So that's the first thing. Second thing is air drying. You're always going to want to let your hair air dry, so avoid towels. Fuck using towels on your hair, bro. Like, I see so many guys, black men, after they shower, they'll take a towel and they'll like aggressively, I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck are you doing? What that's doing is it's taking out all the moisture. It's actually stripping the oils again. It's fucking it up. And basically, when you just basically take a towel, you're not letting the curls basically come in, right? Curls come in naturally through air drying. That's basically how curls, for black men, at least for my hair texture, how it comes in, right? You need to naturally just moisturize, and you just let it do its thing, right? You just have to let the air like fucking do its thing with the curls. That's how you basically get nice curls to pop in, right? The second thing is gonna be not maintaining your hair properly, especially when you get more length, right? So a lot of black men, they basically just let their hair grow out, and that's all they do. They just let their hair grow out. But a lot of times, if you don't constantly like feed your hair with moisture and you're not constantly taking care of it, what's gonna happen is it's gonna end up, especially the ends, you're gonna get what's called split ends, or the ends get brittle, right? And when the ends get brittle, for black hair, this is especially true for, like I said, more like guys with thicker hair, especially if you're from especially if you have more like, you know, an afro hair texture, just thicker hair overall. What's going to basically happen is that hair is going to basically split and it's going to be brittle, and there's no fucking way you can get curls, like nice shiny healthy curls, because your hair is just too brittle for it. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to basically, like I said, detangle everything. And what you can actually do is you can go to the barber, or you can do it yourself. I wouldn't recommend doing it yourself unless you kind of know what you're doing, but you can go to the barber and like literally like twice a month or whatever, you literally just tell the barber to like shave or shape the hair, right? What I basically mean by that is you have like the actual shape of the hair that you want, and you're basically going to want to tell the barber to basically like snipe like a millimeter or half a millimeter off the actual top. And what that's going to basically do is it's going to basically like renew your hair. It's going to basically take off the ends, like the literal end of the hair, that like little like 0.1 millimeter end that's like fucking up your hair. Okay, so you can basically like do that. Your hair will look shinier, instantly will look a lot healthier, and that's one thing you guys can do as well. And by the way, no pressure, but if you're serious about actually glowing up, like actually building a really aesthetic physique, and you're actually serious about basically like leveling up every single area of your life as a man, you can check out the one-to-one call. By the way, like I'm going to be completely transparent. It is there for me to basically put you into one-to-one mentorship. So it is paid. No pressure. You guys can keep watching these videos absolutely for free if you want to as well. But it's just if you're genuinely dead serious about glowing up, you can check out the call, book a call with me. It's one-to-one. And basically what I'll help you do is I'll literally guide you through everything. I'll build you a specific plan for building a super aesthetic physique specifically for your physique, like right now where it is. I'll tell you what haircut will look best on you. I'll tell you what style will look best on you. Basically, the whole point of the program is for me to basically guide you through all the things that I did to basically take myself from this to this. You guys can keep on watching these videos for free. I'm not going to stop you, like, you know, absolutely no pressure. It's just for the people that basically want to take this stuff a little bit more seriously. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace.